Every day you come here, there's something different. Jeeps, Harry Gant car. What the heck? Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
So, talk to me about this call yesterday. You've got this mezzanine now, there's a Richard Petty car. What are you talking about? Spuds, Mitch?
Well, when we opened the back of the trailer, I was like, holy crap, it's a Petty car. And then we get it out, and we realize it's just a body that has 43 on it.
Just go back. Yeah.
So the 43 Tribute car, you unloaded it, and your first reaction when you saw this was?
I don't even know how to explain it. Can we put it back in the trailer and send it back where it came from? Is there a warning? What do we got going on?
We
here?
bring another trailer.
Right. Did you just roll it down the street to the scrapyard? What do we do with this thing? Like, they started off with a really cool concept, and they failed miserably. You know, the pictures look good, but obviously when we got it, it was a failed project of epic proportions.
And it's a scab together street stock kind of deal. Well, this here's a good piece. This here right here is Petty Enterprises. It's original. It's on a street stock chassis, but little information back in the day, people ran street stock chassis because they were faster. But I was excited, and then when I found out there was goodies in it, like the hat, I decided at that moment that I was going to be a professional model. I worked it. That was my breakthrough moment, and since then it's just been, I've just been on a ride.
You know, these guys, they unloaded that truck and stuff over there for DW and found all that neat stuff. You know, and they're all super hyped up on how racing used to be. You know, the whole time I walked by and they were saying how cool it would be to race back then. And, you know, that's the way it used to be done. Well, I lived through that. And that was 100 hours a week and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and planes that barely got off the ground and very limited tools and technology. But when the green flag dropped, you had to be there every week.
It's been collecting dust out there, and they talked about doing a few things with it, but nothing ever really got confirmed.
Well, until today.
Until today.
So you're going to give those two the 43 Richard Petty car to work on?
Well, it's a tribute car, but, you know, I think that would be a good experience for them to learn. You got a week and a half to put your race car together.
If anything on the chassis is an indicator of how the rest of the car may be put together, we might be working on a lot more than we think.
This ought to be
And then
good.
when we get over there,
Yeah,
we'll see which one's faster.
we'll have to see. This ought to be good.
Look, it's still strapped just like it was on his head.
Helmet?
You can't tell a pig farmer from southeastern North Carolina that if all he has to do is work hard, he can drive a race car. Because I work hard anyway. So we're just going to get it done. Me and Mitch will get out there and we'll get the motor out of it and service it and nut and bolt it. And hopefully we do a well enough job where the roof don't come off going down the track.
And we're going to see which one of you two is a faster driver.
Oh, I'm here for it.
So that's
I
it.
was
You
born
guys,
for
you
this.
guys are going to work on it? You guys are going to get it back to running and take it
And you're
there.
going to haul it over there.
I can do that.
You in?
I can handle that.
Well, let's go check this thing out, see what kind of beastly project you got here. Well, I think this is a good opportunity for us to teach them. They got 8 days to get this car on a trailer and make it go around a racetrack. And I think this is going to be a great 8 days for those guys. And, you know, the weather's a little cooler, so they can work on it outside in the parking lot like we used to at the car washes back in the day, in between races and Walmart parking lot. Well, back then it was Kmart, but, you know, so I think if they think racing was really cool then, we're going to give them a taste of what it was really like, and we'll see how cool they still think it is.
When this is over, if you guys, man, I wish I could have raced back in the day. We'll see.
Let's see what we got back here.
Probably a raccoon.
It's a long hood.
Whoa, that's a long hood.
That's
Probably,
legit.
you could use that as a family picnic table, that hood. Jeez.
Rest of valve covers.
So I would just take all of that out. Take all of that out, and I'll give you a motor and transmission. You don't get to keep the motor and transmission. You got to take it back out when we get back here.
Nice.
But take all of this mess out of there, put it in there, and then while you got it apart, you could probably finish welding the chassis together.
Somebody just took a break. Dealing with other people's mess, people who don't know, you know, they don't have the knowledge that, you know, I have around me here and to learn from and to bounce ideas off of. So, you know, you run into a lot of people's builds that aren't really that great, but I think we'll be fine.
So what's y'all's plan here? What are you gonna do? You got like 8 days.
I think we could do it. I mean, this thing's pretty simple. It's carbureted, 4-speed. There's got to be, what, like 30 nuts and bolts to hold this thing in there.
Maybe I think that might be all that's left on it.
Yeah.
Probably just the bolts. I think all the nuts fell off.
Right. We'll just JB weld it. It'll be fine.
It's one thing to make something roll down the road, turn left, right, stop, go, but to actually have it be safe to beat on it and trust it with your life is a completely different story.
As hard as that head is, I'm pretty sure you still need a helmet.
He likes to do a lot of dirty things that I don't want to do. Like, we were out there for 2 minutes and he's already covered in dirt. That's, you know, I don't like laying down in grass. So say, hey, Spud, you got to lay down on some grass. Okay, I think he's going to be helpful. And from what I could gather, he knows more about the setup of circle track cars than I do, because he works here. I would hope he knows more than me about that stuff.
It looks like a wild chicken got loose in here, and for some reason on all the joints on these bars, just shit all over it. I mean, it's rough.
Have you seen this one up here?
Oh, nice.
Gnarly.
See, if you roll, that'll kill you. That's how it's ejecto-cito. You're done. That's good.
We won't roll.
Open that deck lid, Spud.
Little flippy floppy arrow.
Oh, there's some. It's got like a plastic fuel cell in it, so we might have to get one of the steel, like a legit fuel cell to put in it, so we don't hurt anybody.
Nice.
So I think we got some of that. I think we got enough junk laying around here to make this a little less junkier.
Spuds, where's that?
You sure it had a quick change in it, right?
Yeah, so
Like
it
an old
looked
one?
like an old quick change. Yes, sir.
All right, well, you'll be able to put gears in it too.
Cool. Yeah, that's something I don't know anything about, setting
Spud knows
setting
all
up a
about that.
car or sprayings and stuff. I mean, I know the principles. I could figure it out, but I've never had to do it before. So I'm excited to learn.
I just want to see which one of you is going to end up in the fence.
I'm
But
gonna
if he
push it.
drives first.
Oh,
I'm gonna push it.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't let him drive first if I want to drive at all.
Right. Yeah. That's what,
We've always wanted an employee track day. I can't guarantee how the car is going to look at the end of it, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be real fun.